Now we will understand the format of email. First of all comes from, where sender's email ID is mentioned. It may be anything like, it may be your name followed by @ and then comes gmail.com, or it may be @yahoomail.com or any other service provider. Then comes the to, that is, in this case we have to mention to whom the email is being sent. His or her email address is mentioned here. Then comes CC. CC means carbon copy. If you are sending email to a particular person and you also want that the other persons should also know what this email, to whom this email has been sent, then those persons email is ID is mentioned here. There may be some other persons to whom you want to send email, but you do not want to show to these two persons, to or CC, that this email has been sent to these persons. These type of persons are mentioned in BCC, blind carbon copy. That is, the two or the persons mentioned in CC will not be able to see that this email has been sent to the persons mentioned in BCC. However, the persons mentioned in BCC will be able to see that this email has been sent to how many persons in 2 or CC. Subject. It is used so that the reader immediately knows what the email is about. Salutation. Salutation means getting used in the email. Body means the actual message, what you want to convey. Usually it is divided into 3 subcategories: introduction, main content, and summary. It does not mean that each and every email has to consist of 3 parts. It may be possible that you only want to convey a simple line, that is, the time of meeting has been rescheduled and the meeting now will be held on 28th June at 10 o'clock. So you are here are conveying only that the date and time has been changed. So here you are not to convey write the email lengthy email. So usually we have used the word usually. The body of the email consists of 3 parts: introduction, matter in detail, and then summary. At the last comes complimentary clause. It is a way to end the email. We, in other words, can say it means goodbye. Then comes sender's details, in which we mention the name, designation, and contact details. Note: the date of sending an email is not required to be mentioned in the format in the email. As in the email date will be automatically taken while it is being sent. It means that we have not to mention the date as it is used in letter. In the case of letter, we have always mention date of writing the letter. But in the case of email, whether you are sending your mail through Gmail, Yahoo, Rediff Mail, or any other email service provider, your system or computer system or email service provider system will automatically take care of the date of sending the email. It will automatically be shown. You have not to mention the date specifically. Further, when you are writing the mail, you also have not to mention sender's email ID. It will be automatically sent to the other person. You have to start from 2. So now we will discuss each and every point of the format one by one. From, who is writing the email? The sender's address is not required, as it will be visible to the receiver automatically. Whenever you send an email to the other person receiving your mail will automatically get to know from whom email has been received. That is, the system will automatically mention your address, that is the sender's address. However, the address to whom you are sending the mail will have to be mentioned by you, or to be picked by you from the names mentioned in already stored in your system. That is, in the case of 2, it will mention who will be receiving the message which is being sent by the sender. CC means we can also send a copy of the mail to some other person by writing email address of the other person in CC. BCC, if we do not want to tell how many other people the email has been sent to, then we mention the email address ID in the BCC. The email addresses entered in the BCC are not visible to the people entered in 2 and CC. We will try to understand the same with the help of a thing. Suppose in the case of 2, we have sent to email to aman@gmail.com. In the case of CC, we have sent to ganga@gmail.com. We have also sent to sima@gmail.com. Okay. Then in the case of BCC, if you send this email to 3 other persons, 1, 2, 3, @Gmail, Yahoo Mail, Rediff Mail, then persons mentioned here, these 3 persons will not came to know that this email has been sent to 3 other persons, namely 1, 2 and 3. However, the persons mentioned in BCC, that is person number 1, person number 2, person number 3, will came to know that this email has been sent to Aman, Ganga and Sima. Subject. The subject mentioned in the email should be clear, attractive and brief. It may be in the range of 5 to 6 words. For example, if a bank sends an email to his clients in respect of the revision in the interest rates on fixed deposits, then the subject line may be revised interest rates on FD. Next, salutation. We may use dear sir, dear madam, respected sir, respected madam, dear Miss Mehta, good morning Mr. Sharma, dear professor, dear manager, etc. It is not that we are to mention always dear Miss Mehta. We are to change according to the name you are sending mail to. If we write the name, then it will surely attract the attention of the reader towards it. Otherwise, he or she may ignore it. Then comes body. In the case of body, usually there are 3 parts: introduction, main content and summary. In the case of introduction, you may start email by writing, I hope this email finds you well. Hope this email finds you in the best of your time. Or you may also mention, I trust you are doing fine. Or you may write in the introduction, it may state the purpose of the email, why you are sending the email to a particular person. Then in the main content, you may write about your problem or request, or what type of information you want to give, or what type of information you want to collect from the other person. At the last comes summary or conclusion, where call to an action is there, or you make briefly request the other side. Then it may also happen that you may be calling for the feedback from the customer or your client. We can also use closing sentence such as, I look forward to hearing from you soon. I would appreciate your prompt action in the matter. Or you can also use the closing sentence such as, looking forward to a prompt response extra. Then comes complimentary clause, where you can use yours faithfully, yours sincerely, best regards, best wishes, thank you, kind regards, take care. When you are writing formal letters, you have to use yours faithfully or thank you. But when you are writing to your friends, you have to use with regards, yours sincerely, take care. Sentence detail come at the last. Only name will be sufficient if you are writing an informal email. That is, if you are writing to your friend or to your relatives. But in the case of official emails, we may have to mention also designation and contact details. There are few other lines to be taken note of when we write the email. Our email address is not required to be written, as it will be visible to the receiver automatically. Next, there is also a facility in the email to add files, photos, or documents with the email. Next, to send and receive a mail through email, you can create your email address on Google, on Gmail, Rediffmail, Yahoo, etc. Thanks for watching. If you like our course, please spare some time to give a star rating to our course.